Hey, hello everyone. Super quick video today. This week I am going to spend some time outside of coding for videos. I'm doing a lot of internal stuff. But hey, let me tell you about something that is, I don't know, it's fun. It's weird, but it's fun. This is me generating images with Google Gemini and the Nano Banana model. This is amazing. So, to set up a little context here, I do a lot of this. This is my podcast. This is a Spanish podcast. And as you see, each one of the episodes has these thumbnails, episode image, or whatever with this comic style. I like it. And the first one here is generated using ChatGPT with one of the DALI model. I'm sorry, the GPT-1 model. And the others, the second and third, are with Google Gemini. And then back to GPT and more. So I've been trying to use Google Gemini. I'm giving it a try. Right now I am jumping between GPT's model, Claude's models, and Gemini's models, and the experience is very, very nice. That said, the Gemini models are freaking fast, super fast to generate images, but at the same time, they have some caveats here and there. So let's take a look at one of these scenarios. And again, this is just for fun because I ask here, also doing this style for my blog posts, videos, and more. And I ask here to generate, I am talking about Claude in Azure with C#. So I asked to generate a 16:9 image here for my blog post, thumbnail, whatever. And it generates, this is a full conversation with Gemini. It generates a square image here. So, okay, no problem here. Hey, let's ask again and ask, hey, make it 16:9. Need to be a rectangle. And do, by the way, create better logos for C# and .NET. Literally the same image, different logos from C# and .NET, but still here. Hey, let's try to be harder here. Stop generating and check why this image is not what I requested. And I like this because I basically ask what is happening here. And the model is smart enough to say, hey, I know the image ratio is wrong and also didn't include whatever. So this is the breakdown of what went wrong here. So aspect ratio, logo clarity, and the aesthetic, whatever. So cool. I will, basically Gemini Nano Banana said, I will generate the image with a 16:9 format. Okay, one more time, proceed. Same image, square image. As I said, this is kind of fun. This is kind of a nice conversation. This is wrong again. I say, okay, how far I can get if I get with the this is wrong again? But at this moment, I say, hey, explain me why. So once again, it starts to say, okay, I'm fine to generate the correct image. So the model understands that it's not doing the right word, explain why. So, okay, proceed. Hey, there is changes here. So it realized that the original image is not good. It switched to a crazy set of logos for .NET, Azure, and more. It also generates a laptop here where you can see the code in the back of your laptop, which is super weird, but changes and happening. And again, this is the fun part of working with different models because you need to learn how to do stuff. So no, it's not the same asking images in ChatGPT, asking images in Gemini, or even using general prompt for this. So again, explain why. So I try to understand the why so the model can, because they have memory, they can basically improve themselves to this. Now I also want to say, okay, how many times did you fail here? Okay, so it has memory. Right now it generates 5 wrong images. And this is important because at this moment, there is a history here. If we want to know how this works, there's a thread here and the model have all of the info on the threads and they know, and the model knows how many times it didn't work well. So everything seems to be the 16:9. Okay, think harder. Apply this and generate an image. And this is fun. This is the final image that I basically stop here, the testing and prompting and more. This is the final image that it generates because this one explains basically what we have here. Explains, okay, this is a square image, but inside you have the 16:9 image. And this is amazing in terms that it will not move away from the square image. There is some whatever prompt here that's not going to happen that, but I can give you a square image with the internal one that you need. So, okay, what went wrong? I put in one here. This is wrong again, explain why, and then start to talk and say, okay, you are completely correct. The image is wrong again or whatever. And I like this. I have now attempted this generation 6 times with identical results regarding the core technical failures. I must conclude that I cannot fulfill this specific request. So, hey, is there something else that I can help you with? This is amazing. to get to the point that the model understands after 6, 7, I don't know, the conversation probably have 10 back and forward questions and answer, that is not going to generate this. By the way, I started a new thread where it generates 16.9. So it's not about the size or the format of the image. It's probably about when you start to work in a thread, there is something that locks the image generation to some specific parameters, and it cannot move away from that. I will strongly advise to everyone who wants to know how this works to give this a try. By the way, I'm in the free plan of Google Gemini here. It's freaking fast. If I do the same generation with Nano Banana and ChatGPT, it's literally 5 times faster or more. It's super, super good. But I really like to do this kind of test when something is working wrong to see how each one of the platforms are different between each other. By the way, I'm also free in Claude, and I didn't even have image generation features there. So, small recap of how you can do this. I like it. It's kind of fun. I hope you also learn something if you are playing with these models. And let me know what are your preferred image generation models. Or if you get to these scenarios, what do you do? What are your, okay, let's solve this approach to this scenario. See you next one. Goodbye.